live from the KSLU studios in the heart of Midtown. This is BT Sports with Bobby Stillwell and Tim Shagrew. And now, KSLU's leading sports program. And hello everybody, this is Bobby Stillwell.
And I'm Tim Shagrew.
And we are here with BT Sports. We are back, baby. We are back on the air, and I am so excited to be back on the air. Timmy, aren't you excited too?
The much anticipated return of BT Sports is here.
Ain't that right? We've got a great show lined up for you guys today. We've got it chocked full of sports, including the Rams moving and SLU men's basketball. Those are the two big main points today that we're going to be spending a lot of time on discussing today because those are two big components of St. Louis sports right now.
Yeah, I mean...
and of course...
And
already, I'll tell you what, Timmy, how about we'll open up for Collins in the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen, and we will give you the cue for that, okay? So please hold off until the second half of the show. We will open up for Collins today.
And then we'll be thrilled to take him.
We'll be more than happy to take Collins at that point. So we've got a lot planned. I mean, we do, again, the Rams and the men's basketball are the big thing, but we have other stuff too, including NFL playoffs, some MLB offseason stuff, and a lot of SLU sports too, including the Pinkout game yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. And, anybody, feel free with the Collins,
Yeah, I mean, we'd love discussing the sports with you guys, especially those Rams movie and then SLU men's basketball too. I mean, get your opinions, your takes on it too. I'm going to actually go ahead real quick here and go for a live stat. We have some stats here from the SLU men's basketball game that is currently going on. They are just getting ready. They have just started the second period right now. It's 34-31 George Mason. So it's looking to be a very interesting game right now. Looking at the stats here, Mike Crawford has 13 points in the day for SLU. Jermaine Bishop has 7, Yakubu has 6, and then Hines has 2. Well, make that 15 for Crawford. He just hit a layup. Bishop with the assist. Starting off with a bang.
Second half.
34-33 Billikens. And we will have live stats throughout the show today as the game progresses.
Yeah.
So, Timmy, where do you want to start today, really? I mean, we can start with the Rams and the Bills, or we can start with everything else and then talk about that before we open up for Collins. What do you think?
I'd like to touch on the Rams for a little bit. I mean, I'm sure we'll be bouncing back and forth between that because
I'm sure
it's
we
such
will
a
be
big...
bouncing. It's a very big issue.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's definitely the biggest topic that we have to cover, so...
That's for sure.
Start things off with that. I mean, I don't think there's much question on either one of our opinions on it.
Of who's the reason they moved.
Yeah, not too happy about it.
There's memes have been made, I don't know if you ever seen The Emperor's New Groove or not.
Yeah.
But, Ron Lever Kronk. There's a memes going, Ron Lever Cronky,
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's the Rams. It's Kroenke, their owner. He's the one that wanted to move the team to LA because he thinks he can make more money out there.
Yeah.
And it's all about money. And we St. Louisans know it's not all about money. You got to love your fan base. Without the fans, there is no team.
Yeah. We appreciate all these Collins.
We do, definitely. I mean, we love the Collins here on BT Sports.
We're going to open them up to them in
about
halfway through the show.
Bottom of the hour, we'll open it up.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's Kroenke. It's Kroenke.
Yeah.
I can never pronounce his name right. Kroenke is the reason he wants it moved. Again, it's all about money. And like Tom Stillman, chairman of the Blues, Bill DeWitt, chairman of the Cardinals, they know it's about the fan base. Like they had that puck drop. Timmy, you saw the video of it.
We were talking about that earlier.
Timmy and I, we always meet before the show and we always talk about the sports and stuff and make sure we have everything planned for the prep sheet here that we have in front of us that we always run off of.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we were talking about that, and Tom Stillman wearing a Cardinal jacket and Bill DeWitt wearing a Blues jacket.
Looking at the picture of it right here.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool they dropped it, and then the fans are all out there chanting, Kroenke sucks, Kroenke sucks. And that was the fans chanting it, ladies and gentlemen, although, as a St. Louisan, I'd be apt to agree with them.
Yeah.
But
it's cool to see, the two big programs in St. Louis are the Blues and Cardinals.
For sure.
And so the fact that they're, they want St. Louis wants them. They want to stay in St. Louis, and they're showing, the solidarity behind it.
I mean, the team was Blues were doing really bad till Stillman and his team took over ownership and started managing the Blues.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Cardinals, they followed suit. Cardinals have some former players in the front office helping out. Mm-hmm. And the Blues do the same thing now, too. Like, they've thrown, I think, Marty Brodeur, he's in the front office now for the Blues.
Oh, yeah?
And he was one of the best goalies in the NHL before he retired.
I know we talked about that quite a bit before about just like the Cardinal, the Cardinal way.
The Cardinal way, exactly. Precisely, the Cardinal way. I mean, it's just, you give 110% on everything, and the Blues do that. I mean, there's a lot of guys in the Blues, and they're really involved in the community. And heck, all I can say, the Rams players were like that too,
Yeah.
It's the Rams players and the coaches, they loved St. Louis. They loved being here. They loved the fan base. They loved the support that we showed them. I mean, just like women's basketball last night, afterwards they were signing autographs, and I got autographs from their coach and a number of the players, and they all were saying, thanks for coming out and supporting us,
Yeah, and I mean that...
And that means everything, because women's basketball is really not is not really a well-attended program here at SLU normally.
I mean, it's dominated by the men's program.
For sure. I mean, that's what we're known for. Men's basketball and women's and men's soccer are the big things that we're known for sports-wise. So, I mean, there's plenty of other great sports things like baseball, softball. I mean, Timmy, we're going to be doing some BT Sports outings in some of those games in the spring, aren't we?
Looking forward to it. Try to catch a few softball games, some baseball games.
Yeah, and Allie McFarland, if you're out there listening, we're coming. We're coming to watch you play.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's just, the athletes here, they actually... SLU, and I mean, Cardinals and Blues too, like you come out and support them, they always appreciate that.
Yeah.
They understand what it means to be, have a fan base and to be involved in their community.
The owner just doesn't feel the same way.
Right. And like I said, I've grown up here in St. Louis, and so I understand what it means to be a St. Louis and being involved in the community. I mean, I've been involved in the community for my entire life. Like, I wouldn't be here at SLU. I wouldn't be studying meteorology without, the whole community of Bethalto pushing me to study.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The Midwest.
It's a Midwest thing. No, I mean, even in Dayton, where you're from, I mean, it's probably there a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Just not in LA.
Yeah, it's not in LA. Ain't that the truth?
20 years of well, I don't even know if you can call it a legacy or
Right.
95 to 2015, it was the Rams.
And I mean, in the 90s and early 2000s, Rams. We had the greatest show on turf. Yeah. Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk,
Torrey Holt, Bruce,
yeah, all those guys. I mean, I loved watching it. I mean, that's how they got the NFL championship in '99.
Yeah, and besides that, probably like 2 or 3 year stretch.
Mm-hmm. Where they were in the playoffs,
99 to 2002 or 2001.
Actually, we actually went to the Super Bowl and did lose it.
2001,
right? I think it was 01 or 02 we went there.
Okay, yeah.
And it's interesting. I just saw this. Stillman, actually, the Blues chairman, came out. And everybody was saying, "Oh, this is going to be good for the Blues." And Stillman said, "No, it's not good for the Blues."
Got the Rams leaving?
We're a 3-team town.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really cool of him to say that,
Yeah.
He's not just focused on the Blues. He's focused on the community as a whole, and it shows that.
Yeah.
And he shows that. I mean, like I said, the Blues were not doing hot. They were really close to actually being moved before Stillman took over.
And do you know how long Stillman's been there?
Oh, he came. I think Stillman's owned him since in the 90s or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look it up here and see what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm trying to think when he took. 2012 is whenever he became chairman of the Blues.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when. So 2012 is when the ownership changed.
And that is okay.
And that's when it was really cool. Went to a game a number of years ago where they were giving out free food to try to get people in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, because when Stillman took over, they couldn't even keep all the concession stands open over at Scottrade.
Really?
And
now
the Blues have some of the best attendance in the NHL.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals always have too.
Yeah.
It's just because our fan base knows and loves our teams and loves supporting them. Like I have Blues gear, I have Cardinal gear, I mean,
yeah.
What St. Louis and wouldn't?
Do you think you're going to go out and purchase some Los Angeles Rams gear?
And for those of you who can't see us, I'm giving Timmy the "you're dead to me" look for those of you How I Met Your Mother fans out there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't think anybody's too.
No, I'm not
too happy about that.
I mean, like I said, it's the public enemy number one in St. Louis right now is Stan Kroenke.
Yeah.
Not the players or Jeff Fisher. I mean, people hate Fisher the way he's coaching. The Rams are losing, but like I said, this year though, I definitely think the Rams were on a track to success.
Yeah.
In St. Louis, I think next season had they stayed would have been a very good season.
What was that like $1.6 billion
I know
Riverfront
stadium and
they're looking to build.
And Mayor Slay is upset about this.
Yeah.
St. Louis Mayor Francis Slay, he's mad about this. And I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't that happy about it.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking, okay, why don't we just halt that development and pay off the dome?
Yeah. I mean...
And actually, some fans have filed a lawsuit against the Rams over this, claiming that they deceived us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll keep you updated here on PT Sports as that lawsuit progresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a class action or what it is. Update for you. George Mason is on a run, 6 for their last 8 from the field, and they are up 48-42 over St. Louis with just under 16 minutes left in the second half.
Crawford another one.
Hits another one. Crawford, I'm just looking here. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a double-double, not even close to it yet.
But he's up to 19 points for the day.
If they put Yakubu back out, he could get a double-double today. He's at 8 points and 5 boards right now.
Yeah, but looking over at George Mason's stats, he got
Thompson
3 people in double digits already.
Yeah, Thompson could almost get a double-double. If he picks up another board, he'll get a double-double.
Yeah.
Now, just, it's just SLU can't really... And then I guess we'll go ahead and move on to men's basketball here. To me, what's going on is this. I mean, I was talking to one of the SLunatics last night after the women's game about this, and we had a really good talk. And he told me that the reason men's doesn't rebound like the women's is because in conference play we don't have guys as big.
Yeah.
But I really think, though, that is a fundamental issue, though, is that they don't try going in and rebounding. I mean, women's yesterday pulled off, I can't think of how many points off rebounds.
They just got, the freshman, I'm trying to think. Freshman right now, blanking on the name, but like a 7 foot, 6'11", 6'11" recruit they just got, which could definitely, can't hurt.
No, definitely can't.
But they don't have, they don't have the biggest size. You got Yakubu, Yarborough, and Agbeko that
those are the post guys.
But even there, you're looking at like 6'7", maybe 6'9", when you're going up against some 7-footers. That's
yeah. Okay,
5 inches
at the under 14-minute media timeout, SLU is down 52-46 right now.
240, yeah.
And this is the under 14 media timeout, under 14 minutes. Yeah, Crawford is kicking butt out there today.
Yeah.
19 of our 46 points are Crawford.
And we had 13 at the half.
Yeah, I think he had 13 at the half, yeah.
Coming out with 6 already in the second half.
And there's still time for the Billikens to do something here, so I'm not really worried yet. I've been at games where they've been down by 10 or 20 at this point.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's still early. They're only down 6.
Because if you're looking at our 3-point percentage, we're shooting 40% from behind the arc compared to Mason's 23%. And then Mason's shooting 52 from the field compared to our 40. And then actually they're beating us on charity stripe by a large margin, but they've only shot 4. We've shot 9 and missed 5 of them. So
shooting under 50% from the line.
And seeing what's helping us out, we actually have gotten 6 points off turnovers from George Mason.
Yeah.
That's really helping us out.
Yeah, I've turned it over 4 times. Compared to SLU, only 1.
Yeah, we've only had 1 turnover, so we've really been taking care of the ball today, and we swiped it away once, too, it looks like. We just keep getting blocked by Mason, looks like. What I'm saying, and we got points off the bench, too. We're looking at, the media stats page here, and we're getting a lot of really cool stuff here. And I wish I could actually look at all that stuff from the game yesterday. But
the women's game?
Yeah, because I know we got a lot of points off turnovers.
Yeah.
A lot of points off turnovers.
And they end up, what was the final score?
It was 70-56.
56?
70-56, yeah. And, the attendance of that game was amazing. Keep in mind, Timmy, when I give you this number, Chaffetz Arena capacity is 10,600. Second largest in the A-10. Yesterday at the women's pink-out game, they had 9,985 in attendance. So just a few more tickets, and they would have sold out Chaffetz for that game.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing. Even head coach Lisa Stone agrees. After the game, I was there, and she said, she thanked the fans for coming out, and she said the game is always successful. She was amazed at setting the record.
Yeah.
And she said, "Give yourselves a round of applause."
And a good game for it too.
Yeah, it was amazing. I thought it was so cool. It was so cool being there for the stand up against breast cancer. But at the same time, getting all the loot I got from that game.
Yeah.
I got a poster, a softball poster with a schedule signed by all the players.
And then
women's signed by the program is actually, this is really cool. Men's programs are just 8.5, just the typical playbill you'd see, and it's chocked half full of ads. Women's, on the other hand, it's literally a poster of one of the players, and on the inside is all the stuff you need. It's just literally all the basic stuff you need. And I think that's number one, it's saving on paper, but number two, you can actually repurpose it. Like I've got mine painted up my room. It's a poster of Sadie Stepanovich,
nice little
the
decoration.
junior guard center it's cool. It's cool. I thought it was a really cool thing that they did. I said, men's basketball, take some lessons from women's.
Yeah.
No, it was a really cool game. I mean, if looking here at all the point wise, it was amazing. Slew shot. Let's see, overall, 60.7% on the charity stripe, and that's how we won it yesterday, women's.
Yeah, at the line. I mean,
yeah, you win it at charity stripe.
28 free throws.
Yeah, making 17 out of 28 free throws is how you do it.
Yeah,
and we had a lot of clutch layups and threes too, which really helped out. Chaffetz was so loud. I mean, it was louder than I've heard it during some men's games.
Really,
it was amazingly loud, and I thought, man, even men's games are never that packed.
Yeah. I mean, in just about sold out.
I mean, yeah, that was just amazing to me. I'm sitting there going, holy cow, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I really was excited for that. Back to the men's though, like I said, the thing where men's is lacking is probably some fundamental stuff. I really think they're not crashing the boards, and believe me, a year of managing followed by 2 years of filming and having listened to some of the post game stuff tells me crashing the boards is essential in basketball.
Oh yeah, and that's especially if you're getting out rebounded consistently by a large margin.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like today, actually, it's pretty comparable. Mason's at 20. Mason has 29 rebounds, and SLU has 25.
Yeah,
and it looks like they're beating us. We're crashing the boards offensively quite a bit today, really well.
Yeah, but it's tough, when you don't have the size.
Right. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely tough, but it's really looking. See, okay, let's look here. Yeah, right now nobody's in real foul trouble, so we're good there. Yeah, Reynolds and Yakubu each have 2 at this point in the second half. That's pretty darn good. They just got one on Yakubu, his third personal. As we're talking about nobody being in foul trouble. Well,
George Mason's starting to take away part of it, or starting to take.
Actually, it was funny because one of the women's players yesterday actually ended up fouling out. I want to say with about 2 or 3 minutes left in the game.
Really?
And we're all over there waving goodbye to her. Na 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 na.
Oh, not for SLU.
Hey, goodbye. Yeah, it was Dayton's. It was one of Dayton's. So, yeah, sorry to you, Timmy, the traitor.
Hey. No, Dayton started off the season. Well, they lost, I think, two of their A10 first team all A10. Yeah, I was blanking out there.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, they were torn ACL and then I think a broken leg. So that's been a tough thing to deal with for them. But SLU women's, I wasn't there, but you said they looked pretty good.
Yeah, they looked great. I mean, they were really
putting up 70 points.
They were really good fundamentally. I really thought it was awesome. And now down the year, they're 14-4 and 4-1 in the A10.
Yeah.
And softball actually got acknowledged during, I want to say, I think between first and second quarter. Yeah, that's interesting. They have quarters instead of halves.
I think that's just implemented.
That's women's only, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the 30-second shot clock, that's men's and women's basketball. Yeah. But yeah, women's is different. It's 4 10-minute quarters instead of 2 20-minute halves. Each, I think there's 3 timeouts per half. Okay. And then each quarter, 5 fouls, team fouls 1 through 4 are just a throw-in. Or, a shooting foul shooting.
Yeah.
After that, 5th foul and subsequent is shooting 2 for a double bonus. And that's each quarter that the fouls actually count and reset.
Oh, I thought that was half.
No, it's not half. It's not half like high school.
Okay.
I know it was really interesting rule difference, but it was
try to get used to it.
I know it's hard to get used to, but you get used to it pretty fast,
Yeah.
What matters is it's the same. The goal is the same. Put more points on the board than the other team. That's still the ultimate goal.
Which they did.
Yeah, and actually, I thought it was actually a little more exciting having it the quarters.
Really?
I mean, NBA does quarters. The only sport that doesn't do quarters now is NCAA men's basketball. Everybody else does quarters. High school does it. NBA does it. Well, I'm talking basketball levels. Now, hockey has the 10-minute periods and then overtime and then shootouts.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, the Blues actually came off a pretty good overtime, pretty good regular period. Wait, what's that word I'm thinking of? Damn it, dang it. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Regulation.
Regulation. Yes, thank you. Yeah, regulation. At the end of regulation, Blues had a regulation win last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I completely forgot to put it in our prep sheet, but it is out there. But no, we just weren't thinking about it.
Because we were talking about the DeWitt and Stillman the puck drop.
The puck drop, yeah. That's literally the only thing that happened because that game the Blues ended up losing by a big margin.
Yeah.
It was really good, though. But yeah, like I said, though, men's lacks fundamentally a lot of stuff. But I think it's because we have a young team and they just need to work on improving and a little bit of chemistry. Chemistry goes a long way.
Yeah.
Believe me, from my...
One of the underrated...
Right. It's one of the underrated things, but I mean, like guys like Joe Kelly that were pitching for the Cardinals, like he made it fun, Hump Day vine,
yeah.
You saw that vine, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mike, and every Wednesday they'd jump outside, they'd be outside Mike Matheny's office yelling, Mike, what day is it, Mike? It was funny, though. It's one of my all-time favorite things, that vine from Joe Kelly, and now he's not with the Cardinals anymore.
Yeah.
Wish he was, though. But no, it was, like I said, though, chemistry is very important, and I think there's a little bit of that lacking from what I can tell.
Yeah, and because it does, I mean, you can't, you can't rank or rate whatever you want to,
right.
There's no number value for chemistry.
Right, and see, and what I really liked was, what was I saying? What I really liked was, oh man, I mean, basketball, bus trips with the basketball team, we'd be sitting there roasting each other on the way back if we won, and we're just sitting there laughing, the coaches are laughing. Yeah, we're just having a good time and bonding, and that's what it's all about. I mean, even, you have a good team if even the film guys and the managers bond with the players.
Yeah.
And then it was the same thing with football too, I just realized, I still reminisce a lot about high school, but I think it kind of does help on this show,
Yeah.
Just what I know from inside experience.
Definitely team chemistry goes a long way.
No
doubt about it.
It does, yeah, it's amazing. But we're jumping all over the place today.
Going on a couple tangents.
First show back, we're jumping all over a little bit, but it's kind of, we're just getting back into the swing of things a little bit here.
Got to get used to it again.
But yeah, no. So I'm gonna
back on the airwaves.
Let's go ahead and move back to the women's game here real quick while we're on it here. The pink out game, it was amazingly good. It was great. I loved being there. It was a lot of fun. Everybody was into it.
The uniforms look sweet too.
Yes, they were. Those uniforms were great. And actually, Mike Crawford won one.
Oh, really?
He did. I saw his name pop up. And then I think one of the basketball parents won one of the jerseys too. They were auctioning off the jerseys for cancer.
Really?
It was cool. No, they looked really sweet. I
should have tried to snag one.
Well, I don't have money to snag it right now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's way out of my price range.
Way out of my price range. Although, if Mike Crawford can do it, maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
Oh well, but no, it was really good. And like I said, the record crowd of 9,985, and they actually, according to Coach Stone, they actually snapped a 15-game losing streak versus Dayton. So the previous 15 times they played Dayton both home and away, Dayton had always won. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was really cool being there to see that.
That's like probably 7 or 8 years.
That's dating back a number of years because they play twice each year. So think about that. The previous 15 times,
And they might have met, in like a conference tournament sometime.
Or something like that, yeah. But think about that. I mean, that's got to be a number of years that Dayton has always beat SLU Women's.
They finally got it.
They finally got the win. And like I said, the autograph session afterwards, the players were so thankful that I came out and support. They were thinking everybody would come out and support them, tell them to come to more games, please. Come to more games.
They got 10,000 people.
And Coach Stone, same thing. Coach Stone was the same way too.
Yeah.
And like I said, she knows her stuff, but she can coach, but at the same time, she's very I wouldn't say friendly, but I mean, she's very professional and very, she was down there signing autographs too, which I thought was really cool.
She made it public that she was appreciative of their support.
Yeah, and I like seeing that in coaches, that acknowledge it. Mm-hmm. Definitely acknowledge it. But yeah, it was amazingly well. That game was played so well. I mean, the fans were into it. We were all cheering. We were all laughing. We're all, sitting there. I mean, it was very much like a men's game, and I mean, everybody was in there getting into it. It was one of the best games I've ever been to, and for that, it gets the Fireball.
Back at it.
Yep, back at it. Fireball of the week, baby. You better believe we're always going to have Fireball of the week here on BT Sports. We always have it. Update on SLU now. We've been missing a lot of shots. We're down 59-48 now. 10 minutes left in the second half.
Missed 2 of the last 8 shots.
No, we're 2 for 8, Timmy. We didn't miss 2 of the last 8.
Yeah.
We've missed 6 of the last 8,
rather. Yeah.
Timmy's having a hard time reading the stats today, folks. Oh, well, though, everybody has their day.
Yeah, today's not.
Yeah, but a really cool thing, athletics, I was actually on the SLU Billikens website, trying to get the box score from the game, and I noticed this article that popped up. Billikens post record-setting 3.33 GPA.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah, that's amazing, And, Chris May, our athletic director, he's proud of them, 300, and that was an average of all the athletes.
Yeah.
Keep that. And SLU's known for having athletes that are always, posting really good grades.
I can't even get a 3.3 GPA, and I'm not playing any sports. Gotta pick my game up.
Sometimes it's difficult, depending on your classes. I mean, your mind's always in the sky, Timmy. Your mind's always in the sky, flying crashing a diamond into the ground or something. You pretty much have to crash and land it, from what I heard, don't you?
Yeah.
One of the diamonds,
Yeah.
They don't like landing.
Throw it, just as long as it gets on the ground.
Yeah. Hey, I know the old phrase: any lane you can walk away from is a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Might not be greased down, but
yeah.
But that's crazy. That's really impressive. 3.33 GPA.
I know that was the last academic year too. That was amazing. I thought that was amazing. And actually, that was the runner-up for Fireball of the Week.
Yeah.
Had the women's game not gone as well and been as fun as it was, this would have gotten Fireball.
So congratulations to all those.
There were all student athletes listening.
Out there listening.
You guys get runner-up to Fireball for your GPAs.
Getting a lot of call-ins.
I mean, what time is it right now anyway? It looks like it's just about that time, actually, to go ahead and open it up, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, yeah. For those of you who don't know the number, it is area code 314-977-1581. Get on your phones and start dialing. BT Sports is here to take your call-ins and talk to you about sports or anything else that you call in about.
We should do like a 7th caller wins some sort of prize.
If only we could do that.
Yeah.
Timmy, you take this one.
Alrighty. Hello, welcome to BT Sports. This is Timmy.
Hey, Miley here.
Yes, you are.
Fuck.
Okay, well, that was a dud call.
Yeah, I don't really... We don't know what was going on with that one.
Yeah, don't know what's going on with that one at all.
But thanks for calling in.
Yeah, just bear in mind, whenever you call into us, we do put you on the air live. So if you're not ready to talk...
Yeah.
Don't be very careful with your expletives. but no. Okay, here's another
take
one.
This one, Robert?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it.
Alrighty.
Wait, you could listen.
This is BT Sports. You got Bobby.
Hey, Bobby, can I talk to Timmy?
Yeah, you can talk to Timmy. I hope this isn't the start of some joke from last semester where you'd pass it off to the other guy.
We'll see.
I don't think so.
Howdy, you got Timmy.
Oh, how's it going, Tim?
That's going pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good, just chilling.
Yeah?
Chillaxing and relaxing.
I gotcha.
But I got a quick question for you.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, how do you think Dayton's basketball team is going to size up against SLU this year?
How do I, well, we'll see. I think the Dayton Flyers got a pretty good team this year.
I heard their coach was, he got charged with some allegations of cocaine use.
If you can show me the link on that, I'd love to see that, because I'm pretty sure that has no backing to it.
As an avid listener, I will definitely try to send you some links.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to set up an email though, like btsports@flu.edu or something?
And then you can send us an email and of what you want us to talk about.
Basically.
All right. You know what? I think that's a wonderful idea.
Alrighty, well, I think I'm hogging all the airtime, so...
Yeah, we've probably got a lot of people calling in. But feel free to call again later.
Alright.
Alrighty, thank you for the call.
No, definitely is a good idea. Actually, I was going to talk to you about that, about setting up an email address maybe.
Yeah, I think that would work cool.
Yeah, and then fans can email us, stuff.
What they want us to touch on.
Yeah, I mean, and we can, get brought up to speed on some stuff. Like, like the Blues, I completely forgot to put them in this week,
Yeah, and then someone sends an email and...
Yeah, hey, you forgot Blues, and I go, oh, thank you for that, and just add it in there. I mean, like, I've had people, fire stuff at me on my Facebook page for my YouTube channel lately about some stuff, and I go, oh, yeah, thanks for that, or something like that,
Yeah, and then you can talk about it.
Yeah, and speaking of my YouTube channel, in case you missed part of the show, all of our shows are going to be posted live on my YouTube channel, and I'll give you the URL after this call. I'll go ahead and take it.
Yeah.
BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Hey, Bobby, what's up?
What's up with you, dude?
Can I talk to Timmy?
Man, Timmy's... I'll tell you what. Timmy's popular today.
Huh?
Bobby's just being a little jokester.
Hey, Timmy, what's up?
Not much. How are you?
Hey, can I just get your opinion on one thing? Donald Trump's hair at the last presidential debate. Like, can we please just talk about this guy for a little bit? Like, and how...
Is it sports related? Well,
yeah. As a rule, we don't touch on politics here on BT Sports. Sometimes we get the few that slip through, like the flatulence and fencing call from last year. That was vaguely sports related, so I went ahead and let that one slide. Yeah. But like Donald Trump, that's kind of getting into I'm looking at something on the video board. Sorry. No, that's kind of getting into territory that BT Sports doesn't like to venture into too much. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I will say I do not like his hair though. I'll say that much.
See, and as a media personality on SLU TV, I kind of try to avoid talking as much as possible
absolutely.
about stuff,
about politics and such.
I just want to keep my my integrity. I'm an old school journalist,
Yeah.
Keep bias out as much as possible.
Absolutely. Some respect to that.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, we can move on to NFL playoffs since nobody else is calling. Actually, no. Let's pick out some MLB stuff because I know the Cardinals had four players that were going to that were near arbitration.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go to arbitration to negotiate salary. But
Rosenthal.
Friday, the Cardinals wrapped it up. It was reliever Seth Maness, closer Trevor Rosenthal, first baseman Matt Adams, big city, and first baseman outfielder Brandon Moss. So it's a 1-year agreements with all of them. Now, Rosenthal was inconsistent a couple seasons ago, and I kind of was going to get rid of him. But this last season, he really picked it up and was really consistent. I really liked it.
Yeah, he set the franchise record for single-season saves last
48
year.
last year, and he posted a 2.10 ERA.
Yeah.
And he's the third youngest player in history to occur 40 consecutive 40-save seasons. 93 saves in the last 2 years. That's amazing. I'll go ahead and take this one.
Alrighty.
BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Is this Bernie Sanders?
No, this is not Bernie Sanders.
Are you sure?
Positive. And then somebody else is asking for politics stuff, too. Again, we're not talking about it. And I don't know why Bernie Sanders would have a 314 area code number. He's a senator from New Hampshire. No, Vermont. He's from Vermont. My bad. But he's up there in the Northeast, okay? That's the point. He's not in St. Louis. Now, if you're looking for Claire McCaskill or Blunt, I'd be happy to help you out with that one. Two senators from Missouri. But yeah, excuse me. Let's see. It doesn't say. Oh, $5.6 million is Rosenthal's salary this year.
And it's just the 1 year, correct?
Just a 1-year deal, yeah. And this is his third season as a full-time closer. Now Moss will be $8.25 million this year for Moss.
That's quite the sum of money.
Yeah, he's kind of, and it says here he was kind of rocky at first, but he kind of he went more consistent. According to this article here on MLB.com, he is projected to begin the year as the team's starting first baseman over Matt Adams.
Wow. And Adams also.
Yeah.
Because he also just signed for it.
Yeah.
Or signed it.
Yeah, and the thing was he was limited to 60 games last year due to a quad injury. And he batted 240, 280, and 377, which is 5 home runs. And he agreed to a $1.65 million deal.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense. He didn't play that much, so.
No, yeah.
I honestly think Adams is probably going to be
in a few.
And he'll be out of here in a few years.
Yeah.
He's 27.
Especially if you're signing, for $8.25 million.
You're signing Moss for $8.25 and Maness, well, not Adams for $1.65 million.
Yeah.
Maness is being signed for $1.4. Yeah, 76 games last year, tied for fifth most in the league, and he could induce double play balls. 11 tied him for fourth among NL relievers, and that's just amazing. Though we've got some of the best players, like this, and
especially
we keep bringing them back.
Bullpen.
Yeah, our bullpen really has gotten a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I think we lost Tony Cruz actually. There's another video up here talking about Tony Cruz. I think he actually signed with another team.
Oh, yeah?
Because I know we got another backup catcher.
Where's that one?
It is a video. There was a video of Brandon Moss.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened to Tony Cruz. Did he end up getting traded? Let me look it up here. I'm looking up here right now. Yeah, he got traded to Kansas City.
Oh, I do remember hearing about that, actually.
Yeah, I forgot now. He got traded to Kansas City. I know John Jay is gone now, too.
Mm-hmm.
I know Borges went to the Angels. Pete Cosma, I think he's back in the minor leagues now. Yeah, no, he's over at the Yankees now.
He's in their farm program.
I don't know if he's in their farm program or if he's in. No, he is back. He's with the Memphis Redbirds now, according to this.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
From the Cardinals to the Redbirds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's in the Yankees farm system now.
Okay.
He's in the Yankees farm system.
It's a downgrade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was going in and out of the minors and majors a lot. I mean, like
Yeah.
Tavares, he came out of the minor leagues during spring training and ended up getting a permanent spot.
Yeah.
I mean, Robbie Fabry for the Blues, he came out of the minor league, the Blues farm system.
Oh, really?
And now he got a permanent spot. I want to say probably third or fourth weekend of the season.
Yeah.
And I remember Chris Painter, he's one of our play-by-play guys on Fox Sports.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the plane. He was in the team plane walking over there to interview Robbie, and everybody's throwing pillows at him and stuff, and he's just sitting there laughing. It was funny. I'll go ahead and take this one.
Yeah.
You take this one. Maybe last for me.
Oh yeah. All right. This is BT Sports. You're talking to Timmy.
Okay, I don't know what that one was about.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like a bad call.
Yeah, it sounded like a bad call.
Maybe just some static. But feel free to try again.
Yeah.
We'll be here till 4.
We're gonna be here till 4, and this is a good slot. And I actually mentioned about what BT Sports does after the show. Yeah, all the shows are in addition to being streamed live here on KSLU, and being able to be listened to live. We also have archived copies as well that are going to be out on my YouTube channel within about 60 to 90 minutes after the show concludes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to be...
Where can they watch that, Bobby?
And that is youtube.com/TheSTL Weather. That is THESTL Weather, spelled as in the sky and atmosphere and stuff. All one word. It's very easy to find as long as you know the URL.
Highly suggest going to check it out. Whether you're going to listen to...
It's really fun. I mean, I love putting the archived copies out there. I mean, it's just I set the computer up to do it, and then the computer does it all itself,
Yeah. And there's more to watch on the STL Weather, isn't there, Bobby?
There is a lot more to watch. Yeah, there actually. Yeah, I do upload some stuff out there. Some weather. It is a weather channel, but I've uploaded some other stuff too. It's pretty interesting.
Definitely worth checking out for everybody out there listening.
Yeah,
Bobby's got some cool stuff posted on there.
Mm-hmm. And I work really hard on it.
Yeah.
And this is actually 1 of 2 weekly uploads that I do. I also do this, and then I do a forecast Friday, so I forecast the weekend.
Yeah. Which also everyone should check out.
Yeah. Anyway, though, but enough about my YouTube channel. No, I mean, so we're looking now. Update on the game 68-60, George Mason. However, the Blues. The Blues. I see blue on blue and white, and that's why I talk
close
Blues.
Enough to
the Billikens have had a 6-0 run over the last minute 12.
Yeah.
And yeah, George Mason just turned it over again.
There's 5 minutes 58 seconds left. So.
Yep. Okay. Foul trouble. We have. George Mason has sat one of their guys that has 4. We are playing Yakubu, who has 4 personal fouls right now. So
that'll be a big loss.
He's got to be careful.
He's up to 13 points now.
Crawford's up to 22.
Yeah.
Think about that. 2 people have, let me do the math here, 35 of our 60 points. Over half of our points are 2 people.
Between just those 2.
I mean, that's good and all, but at the same time, it's kind of, scary that only 2 people are scored most of our points.
And when one of them has 4 fouls.
Right. Now, on the other hand, though, you look over at George Mason. Hines hit a free throw. So we might be able to make something happen out of this.
Yeah, 63-68 now. Only down 5.
Yeah, no. And 9-0 run over the last minute 26.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take this one. BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going good.
What are your thoughts on the Panthers win this afternoon?
The Panthers, as in Carolina Panthers?
Yep, they are going to NFC playoff against the Cardinals.
Yeah, Timmy, what do you know anything about that?
Yeah, we were I was watching that with my roommate earlier today.
Who's your roommate?
I believe it's the person I'm talking to currently.
Oh!
But I didn't see the end of it. We had to go. It looks like they won 31-24. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Dang, they were up. I think 31 points, I think it was 31-0 at halftime, and then Seattle.
That's crazy, am I right?
Looks like they made a decent comeback. What's that?
So it looks like when they went to Browntown.
Yeah. It looks what? Russell Wilson ends with 366 yards passing, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Could you do that? Do you think?
I don't know. It's kind of a tough question. It depends on the day and like what I ate the night before, because I'm kind of like one of those people that my eating habits reflect my athletic habits.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that last part?
Yeah, I'm just saying that I'm one of those people that like what I eat reflects how I live.
Oh yeah, affects your athletic ability.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about the football games now then.
All right, awesome. I'll sign off and I'll listen in, boys.
All right, I'm glad you're listening in. That's why we do it.
Do you remember? I don't know what just brought this up, but excuse me. A couple years ago, last year, excuse me. I am all off this week. We had week. One week we had him calling in yelling "Praise Jesus" and "Praise Allah."
Yeah,
I thought that was funny.
We've had quite a few
funny moments in the show, but yeah,
funny
football.
Call-ins.
Let's move over to NFC playoffs right now.
Yeah, the only got to watch probably the first half of the Carolina game. But
yeah, and I can't watch any of the playoffs right now because my dorm, the cable in my dorm is out.
Yeah,
and I'm waiting on Slew to get on it. Hey, Residence Life, if you're listening to this broadcast, fix my darn cable.
It's a little essential.
Well, it's not that it's essential; it's that I pay for it.
Yeah,
I pay $5,000 a semester for this stuff. I mean, I should have cable, you know.
Yeah, so you would expect it,
right? Well, but whatever, you know.
Yeah.
They blame Charter.
Yeah, and Charter, that's gonna be a pain to try to get a
cable guy out there and be there for him.
Yeah. But the game last night between the
Packers
Cardinals and
Packers. Yeah, I didn't see the end of it. I was in the Fuse dining hall and it was on TV, and I didn't actually quite catch the end of it.
Yeah.
But it was actually really interesting.
Yeah, if you go home and watch the highlights on it, it was that maybe the Minnesota Vikings game in the first round. Those two so far have been pretty eventful endings with, do you remember the Blair Walsh missing the field goal to win for the Vikings last week?
I don't remember that.
Oh, man, that was awful.
I may have seen the video of it, but I didn't actually catch it.
It was a horrible performance by the special teams. But, and then just last night, the Packers, Aaron Rodgers led a last-second drive down the field to tie it on a Hail Mary pass.
I did see that. I did catch that bit of it.
Sent it into overtime, and then in overtime, the Cardinals won the coin toss and went down and scored to win.
And everybody's yelling Flipgate.
Yeah, with the coin toss.
What was it? What happened? Was it botched or something?
It was the referee flipped it, but it didn't actually flip. Like he just kind of tossed it up and it landed or something, and so he reflipped it. But even still, the Cardinals won. I believe they won both.
Both tosses.
Both tosses. So it wouldn't have affected the outcome, but
right.
Just something for people to make a big deal about.
Yeah, like my cable.
Yeah. And then who else? There was another game yesterday. The Chiefs and Patriots. Which the Patriots won, and I think now they're in their 5th consecutive AFC Championship game.
Let me look at ESPN here and see real quick.
Behind
what's going on here.
Belichick and Brady.
Belichick.
Speaking of Flipgate.
Yeah.
Got Deflategate.
Deflategate, yeah.
But
every gate.
Yeah, you can add that to anything. But then the Steelers and Broncos play, I don't know what time that is today, but they got the game tonight.
Here we go. There's a playoff picture.
Oh, yeah. You're looking at it.
Okay, where is the bracket? Shouldn't there be oh, here we go. Now I got it now. So let's see. The winner of Patriots versus Kansas City will be playing. Hang on. No. Oh, that already happened.
Yeah, that was.
It's okay. Steelers versus Broncos. Winner of that game plays Patriots.
Plays the Patriots.
For
okay.
the AFC.
Yeah.
And then the NFC will be a week.
Panthers,
will be next Sunday. Cardinals versus Panthers.
Yeah.
Have to tell you, it's going to be a real interesting playoff picture here.
Yeah.
To watch.
Do you have anyone you'd like to see win?
On Honestly, I have to probably stick with my Missouri loyalty and say Kansas City.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. They already lost.
Oh, yeah, that was the game yesterday. I keep thinking they're playing tonight.
Out of the people that are still going for it, I have to say probably Arizona.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Cardinals.
Just because they had Kurt Warner in his final years, and
St. Louis.
And Kurt has a lot of ties to St. Louis too. I mean, he was here for what ended up becoming the last home game ever in St. Louis. He was here for NFL Network.
Oh, yeah. For the broadcast.
Kurt was even a class act whenever the Rams announced they were going to move. He was a class act about it.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one we were talking about earlier with the
greatest show on turf.
Yeah, he was the he was behind that team.
Yeah, he was a slinger. No, I mean, yeah, Kurt was awesome. Kurt was.
He was.
He was.
Was he MVP?
I think he did get MVP that year.
In the '99 season.
99, yeah, he did get MVP.
Because he started, I think. Every game came from like Arena Football or Canada or something, and then he was signed on as the backup, I think.
Yes,
and then
let's see.
I think took over.
Yeah, Arena Football. Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, he went from Arena Football. He went to the Arena Football League in 1995, and then in '98, the Rams signed him.
98, okay. And then 99 was that season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, let's see. Yeah, and then he actually was sent to one of the farm teams in Europe.
Kurt Warner?
Yeah.
After the Rams?
Yeah. And the Rams signed him.
Oh.
And then Warner got promoted to second string in 1999. And then Trent Green was the starting QB. And then Warner was second string. And then when Green tore his ACL, Dick Vermeil named Warner as the starter.
Yeah. Okay.
And then then history was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did get MVP that year. Yeah, and he got the league MVP and the Super Bowl MVP awards in '99.
I was thinking I didn't know he got the Super Bowl.
Yep, that was just amazing. You know, Kurt was, like I said, Kurt has always been a class act to St. Louis, and he has loved the city, and we've loved him back.
Yeah.
It's just, Kurt knows.
Brought some prosperous years.
Yeah, to Rams football, but at the same time, Kurt also cared about the community.
Yeah.
Like he still, for a while, he still came back and did, a lot of the stuff the Rams did. He would still participate as if he was a member of the team.
Yeah. More so than Kroenke.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, Kroenke didn't own the team until I think it was 2008 whenever he bought out Georgia Frontiers.
Oh, yeah.
Kids share.
Okay.
Because it was a 40-60 split between Kroenke and Georgia Frontier's kids after she died.
Yeah, because she was from
she owned the team. She owned the team. She's the one that moved the team to St. Louis.
Yeah. And
she owned it during the '99 Super Bowl win, and then whenever we went and lost in postseason later on. Yeah, but no, she owned the team. She's the one that moved it, and then her kids took over 60% of it, and then Kroenke took over the other 40%, and then he bought out the rest of it.
Yeah.
And so for the last few years, he's owned it outright, and now he wants to move it to LA because he's building his own stadium out there.
Yeah, like a $2 billion or something.
Yeah,
something crazy.
It's just nuts.
But I think I'd like to see the Cardinals with Carson Palmer. I'm a loose ties to the Bengals, so it'd be nice to see that. But
okay,
you want this one?
Yeah, I'll go and take this one. BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Well, that was interesting. Yeah, that was an interesting call there.
So we got the delay machine.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows Radio Arizona delay. Yeah, all because of the. Yeah, I almost said something. That I self-censored there. It was a Family Guy sketch. I was going to reference there anyway.
Not really sure how to transition after
that sort of
calls.
Thing. So, yeah, some of those calls make it really hard to transition. Now, there is Seattle at Carolina. You want to talk about that game?
Yeah, that.
Denver and Pittsburgh is actually going right now. It's 3-0 Denver.
Oh, it started?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'd like to see the Steelers win that, but I don't even care about that game.
Update on SLU. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Timmy.
Talking on BT Sports. This is Timmy.
Hey, Timmy. I'd just like to get your opinion on the Bengals game the other night, and if you think these people should ever play football again for the cheap shots and just
the Bengals game last weekend?
Yeah. I mean, we obviously saw some like unfair hits, and I just want to get your opinion on whether or not like the NFL should be, examining how these players are like getting into these situations. Because I mean, honestly, like that Steelers-Bengals game was probably one of the dirtiest games I've ever seen, and how like the officials handle one team versus another. Because obviously the Steelers were probably like the dirtier of the two. We had coaches pulling hair, coaches throwing punches on the field. I just want to get your opinion on that stuff.
Did you see that hit from Vontaze Burfict?
Yeah.
What are your opinions on that?
I mean, did you also see the hit by Lawrence Timmons on Giovanni Bernard? So, I mean, like it's a two-way street. So
I'm not siding against the Bengals. I'm a big Burfict Pac-Man fan.
What?
I say more power to Vontaze Burfict.
Oh yeah, dude. I think like honestly, the more deaths we have in football games, the more entertaining it'll be. I mean, let's be honest. Let's just make it the arena.
Well, you could maybe try to submit a proposal to.
So what I'm proposing is like Shanks be carried.
I
feel like
the longest
it'd be
yard.
way more entertaining.
Maybe have a cigarette in your mouth.
Yeah, maybe a cigarette in your mouth. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat.
I'd say write up a proposal. Let's see if it works. I'll help you write it.
Good. Because Roger Goodell just like is a fiend.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thanks.
Now that's a call-in that we like.
Yeah.
That's actually a sports discussion. SLU game has not gone final yet, but I think the Bills are going to end up losing.
Yeah,
I hate it. 82-71.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they almost were able to tie it back up. They have 4 people in double digits.
Yeah, they do. I mean, yeah. You got Yakubu with 15, Hines with 12, Jermaine Bishop with 11, and Mike Crawford with 22.
Yeah, wow. Really went off.
Yeah. Now we're double bonus, so we're shooting 2 anytime Mason fouls us.
Yeah, but at this point,
I think it's too little, too late.
Down 11 minute left.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Blues Instagram page right now, the St. Louis Blues, and apparently Elliott, the goalie, he gave a fan his stick last night.
His stick?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like after the game?
After the game, yeah. Skated over and gave a fan a stick.
Be a nice little
present. Actually, it's funny. They captioned it a gift from Elliott to you. Now I'm just scrolling through here, listening if there's any sports on Instagram right now going up.
Yeah.
I love it. No, and the Cardinals, they're doing their warm-up cards caravan right now, so a lot of them are signing autographs for fans.
Oh, yeah.
It's that time of year.
Is it like an annual?
It's an annual thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annual. It's something the Cardinals always do. I mean, it's just as annual as opening day traditions.
Yeah, I remember watching that last year.
You loved it, didn't you?
Yeah, that was really neat.
Only in St. Louis will people stand up and clap and dance to the Budweiser theme song.
Yeah.
Only in St. Louis will people do that. But I mean, hey, that tradition goes back to Gussie,
Yeah.
August Busch Jr., who owned the team, and he's the one that actually owned the team and helped build Busch Stadium.
Oh,
Busch
really?
Stadium 2.
The new, yeah.
The old one.
Or the
old Busch Stadium, not the current one. The one that was a big circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just across
Busch 2.
64.
Down.
Just on the other side of, or no?
Actually, the new one actually occupies a lot of the old, where
really?
Old Busch was, a little portion of it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll show you some pictures when they reeled it and you'll understand what it is. No, yeah, so they ended up building, while the 05 season concluded in Old Busch, they were building New Busch. And then once the 05 season ended, they tore down Old Busch and finished New Busch.
Oh, nice.
And that's actually where Ballpark Village is now.
Oh, okay. Oh,
that site is where Old Busch was, and now they put Ballpark Village there.
Yeah.
Used to be, too. They actually have one of the old walkways still there. And actually, you could get off the Metrolink, go up the walkway, and walk into Old Busch Stadium.
Oh, really?
Really.
Just without even really have to stepping outside?
Oh, no, it was open. I mean, it was an open walkway, but it was a straight shot into the stadium. They actually had an entrance on, I think it was the second or third floor of the stadium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And now they still have it. You can get across, I think it's Clark Street that way. I can't remember exactly what the road is, but it's still there, and you can still cross over it. They say Nostalgia Bluffs can still use it.
They say who?
Nostalgia Bluffs.
Oh, yeah.
Remembering Old Busch.
Yeah.
It was I went to a game in Old Busch. Actually, it was really interesting because right up until the stadium went.
How new is the stadium?
06 is when they built Current Bush.
Okay. So before that, oh yeah, that's right. You're saying.
Yeah, 2005 was the final season in Old Bush.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was, no, they actually had a manual scoreboard in Old Bush.
Oh, really?
Even in 2005, they still had a manual scoreboard.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
So they actually we would have to take a number out and insert a new one in and then display it.
Oh, that's funny.
And now the new scoreboard's all digital.
Old school.
It was very old school, but it was really cool. And actually, they still have those boards. They actually took them over to the new Bush with them.
Really?
And now they just display all the other other scores from around the league.
Yeah.
Within the concourses.
Yeah.
Still cool. They kept them and they keep them working.
Some sort of tradition.
Yeah, I mean,
the Cardinal way.
There's a lot of stuff they kept from Old Bush, like the organ. The Clydesdales running the warning track during opening day.
Yeah.
Like Ernie Hayes, the organist, he made his way over the new Bush and was playing. John Hewlett, a DJ on KC95 here. He's the play-by-play guy for the Cardinals.
Oh, really?
Or U-Man, as everybody calls him locally.
U-Man?
U-Man, yeah. John Hewlett, U-Man.
Obviously, I'm not too integrated into the
St. Louis
culture yet.
I know, and I'm not. I just, I've been, living here your whole life. You get integrated into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just sitting here right now, waiting for the Billikens game to go final.
Yeah, looks.
It's not gonna. It's looking
11
bad.
Points.
86-75 now.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be something in the L column for the Billikens today.
Yeah, add another one.
It's sad, but true.
That'll bring the record to. Trying to see if.
Yeah, no, I don't have any.
Yeah, I don't have it in front, but not.
Hang on. I might be able to figure it out here. Nah, okay, they don't have them on here. Their record.
Oh, here it is. They're currently sitting at 6-10, so add it 6-11.
6-11, and what's and then 1 and 5 in the conference, I think, or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's sad, but it.
Not quite where the Dayton Flyers are sitting pretty at 14-3.
Zip it. Zip it, traitor.
Second place in the conference. They were. I don't think they're still in the top 25. They did.
They did crack top 25.
Yeah, earlier, but then they lost the next game.
Yeah, and then they got dropped back down again. Yeah. Like that lunatic guy I was talking to last night. He said the year. Oh, actually, one of their guys got a double already. One of George Mason's guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at Moore. He got 20 and 10.
This guy's 10th rebound.
Yeah. 10th board.
And there's Hines' 5th foul. Down 13 points.
Oh, yep, there it is. Yep. Yeah. Fouled out with 14.
Well, valiant effort. Just fall short.
Yep. Oh, well. Anyway, though, but, no, I was getting ready to say, though, like I said, a lot of people think it's Cruz that needs to be fired over this stuff.
Yeah.
The way men's playing. I don't think so. I think Cruz is doing the best he can. I mean, keep in mind, a lot of the stuff he uses is old Rick Majerus stuff. And Rick had 530 some odd career wins.
Yeah.
I mean, they even retired, I wouldn't say retired his jersey, but they actually, have him up there with retired jerseys.
Oh, really? I've never noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah, when you go in and sit in the student section, you'll look to your left, and it's over on that wall where they've got all the retired jerseys.
Huh.
And then behind us in the student section is where they've got all the A10 and NCAA tournament banners.
Okay. Which they got a decent amount. I mean, in recent history that they haven't been doing. Mm-hmm. I mean, the last couple of years.
I wish back in the day, SLU men's basketball was in the Missouri Valley Conference.
Oh,
with, schools like SIU Edwardsville, SIU Carbondale, local schools. Yeah, it was a local conference.
Yeah.
And now they're in the A10, and we're probably the furthest west school in the A10.
Yeah. But the A10's definitely,
it's a good conference. It's a talented conference.
Definitely more competitive than the Missouri Valley.
Yeah.
You got teams like VCU who's consistently,
Consistently good.
Yeah. But
yeah, at 91-77 now, 14 seconds left. And let's see, yeah, I know Hines is sitting with 5.
I don't know why they're still fouling.
I know, at this point, why are we even bothering? Yeah. Yakubu and Crawford are each sitting with 4. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all she wrote for the Billikens. And Timmy, I think that's gonna be all she wrote for us too. It's 4:00 and we're gonna go ahead and sign off. So from KSLU, this is BT Sports. I'm Bobby Sowell.
And I'm Tim Shagru.
And we will see you next week, same time, same place, 3:00 here on KSLU.